She says, has there been a man you broke your rules for? Good one. I like this question. Jen. You closer to me. Actually, let's do you. You want to go first?
I mean, it's there. And
okay, go ahead.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been men that you broke your rules for.
Yes. And boundaries and self-respect and everything.
Okay. What was it about the guy that made you break those rules? Don't speak about you. Like, because women like to say, oh, well, I was vulnerable. I wasn't in the right headspace. The man had to do something right to get you to break those rules. So what is it that he did to get you to let those boundaries down?
To be completely honest, I don't think it was love. It was a trauma bond. So when you're in that situation, anything goes.
It was a connection. It was a vibe. Okay, fair enough. Women really don't know how to put words together with how they feel, but I can help you do that. But I will get to that last. What about you, Sierra? Have you ever broke rules before for a guy? Broke all of your rules?
Yeah, when I was young and unhealed.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
25. I know.
Bro, you still...
I'm saying like, you know, like
no, fair
18,
enough. Okay.
19,
yeah,
and I'm just young and dumb.
I got you. And what about you, Kai?
Yes.
And what did he do?
Oh, he was just over 6 foot, so he got away with a little bit.
Oh, that part.
Okay, he was over 6 foot. He got away with a little bit. Listen, you over 6 foot. Hey, listen, man, you get to... Now we keeping it no Fugazee. Here we go, ladies. All right.
There's so much levels to stuff we'll talk about. But I suppose when I was in my 20s, I broke more of my rules on valuing myself and continuing to deal with behavior in which I did not deserve. But I just kept doing it because I was in a state of mind where I was drinking all the time and just
wait. Before you go further,
so yeah, that's it. What?
You married. Don't say anything to put yourself in jeopardy.
He knows my whole life.
Oh, okay, I'm just saying. I just want
We're
to let you know.
honest with each
you don't
other.
have to speak about certain things if you don't want. I don't want homie to you go home and you got divorced. I'm not trying to end no marriages on this show, you know?
You won't.
Okay.
I promise.
Cool.
We're a very healed married couple. It's fine. He knows my whole life, and I speak to him about everything anyway. So don't worry about that.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so that's my answer. It's like, yeah, I broke my rules. I broke my values when I was younger. But if I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have met him at that age. So anyway.
Right. Yeah, Shorty was like, yeah, back in them college days, I was back there.
Right.
Dying.
Exactly.
I was trying to save you, like, no.
Thank you.
All right, what about you?
Quick question. Do you remember my name? Because I feel like you be saying everyone else's name, but I don't know if you remember mine.
It's Manushka.
Okay.
And you know why I know? Because I had and I'm horrible with names. Actually, I've been doing, Dan, I was pretty good today.
We were told at the beginning that you were terrible with names.
Something is up, bro. I remembered the girls' names.
Remember when he forgot it and he had
I'm getting better.
That's why I was like, wait, do you remember it?
I'm actually horrible
That's
with
what
names.
that is.
No, I truly am.
Because I'm like, you call everyone else's name, but I'm like, wait, maybe he forgot mine.
But the reason why I remember yours is because I had a god sister that was, I think is my god's or cousin. It's like a second cousin or something. I remember I was young. Her name, it was two of them. It was Malika, Malaysia, and I think it was Manuchka.
Okay.
It was three of them. Yeah, I think that was one of their names, and I remember that name. But
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
But for the question, I feel like when I was definitely in my early 20s, I didn't necessarily have rules that, or at least ones that didn't make sense. I feel like a lot of them were trauma based. So I feel like those rules are easy to break.
Yes.
But when you have real rules that are like actual boundaries, you don't really break that for anybody. At least me. Let me speak for me. You don't break that for anybody because the boundaries make sense. So it's like, why would you break that? It don't make no sense to break that. He could be him, but it's like if he's him, he wouldn't need to break those rules.
Right.
Yeah, but answer my question though. Have you ever broken rules?
And that's why, and to bring it back full circle, when I was definitely younger in my earlier 20s, for sure.
Yeah, I think as women get older, they tend to have probably more rules. Yeah, it tends to be more of a headache too.
I wouldn't say I have more rules, but I would say I have boundaries.
Older you get, you're stuck in your ways. But then you're also susceptible as well to a lot. All right, fellas, mission is critical. I was searching my name online and found tons of information that was way too personal. So I thought to myself, who has the ability to leak this type of information? And I found out there's companies called data brokers that profit out of selling your information to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. You already know I've been through many matrix attacks where people create fake pages of mine by using my data. And the same can happen to you. That's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep them off of these sites. They also do other things like bank fraud, identity theft alerts, and also VPN access. I want you to go ahead and utilize my link below in the description box for a 14-day free trial. At least you'll see if you've been compromised or not. Privacy is key nowadays, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link in the description box at aura.com/nofugazi and get 2 weeks free. That's more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. We'll get into that another time. Okay.
So do you prefer younger women because of that?
I think generally men do prefer younger women.
I mean like under 25. Like,
yeah, I think if a man had a choice, it would go like this. They would categorize it where they would choose younger because, you know, the woman can give him more children. She can reproduce more. And also she's more likely to be molded to get on his program. She's less experienced from a general perspective. It's not saying like some of these 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds can't be slowers, but it's just from probability wise, the older you get, the probability is higher for you to have more penises. The younger probability will be lower, right? So if we're looking at that, men would say younger, but also we have to look at, men are very simple. It's kind of more like sex and compliance. What woman has the ability to comply? Generally, it will probably be the younger woman because the older woman, she experienced more. She's been heartbroken. She's been through trauma and adversities, and she's coming in a relationship with more baggage, generally speaking, than the younger girl. So that's why men would go for younger.
no, I can understand that. But I also feel like younger women are more likely to want to go out and have fun and not be locked down, and older women are like, okay, I've already experienced all that. I have boundaries, of course, that I don't want to cross, but I'm ready to submit and I want to be in a committed relationship.
Good statement. But the thing is, when we look at it, we have to look at what you never had or what you are missing out on. What's more potent, right? So when men look at things, we're logical. We're very analytical. So if we have an option of a younger woman or a older woman, well, the younger woman may have fear of missing out, right? Oh, well, but you really can't, you have fear of missing out, but you can't miss something that you've never had. Older women, they had more, so they miss things that they've had, right? The probability is higher for them to miss an ex. The probability is higher for them to just miss certain experiences and lifestyles that they have with other men, because women always compare and contrast. Like you get with one guy, maybe when you're 22, yeah, he was barely making any money. Maybe he made like what? Well, I'll say this. You get with one guy when you're 22, he's the cream of the crop. He got nice car, living good. He's treating you the best. He got money. He's tall. Sex is nice. And then you get with another guy, like he just breaks up with you. Then you get with another guy when you're like 32, and you're going to be like yearning for that guy that you had when you were 22, when you're 32, because most guys don't measure up to the height, the status, the money, the charisma, and all of these things. So women fall into the trap of being alpha widowed, meaning that maybe you're not married, but you was with the big dog that really put it down and showed you a lifestyle and created a connection and you bonded with that guy. Then it's harder for you to pair bond with other men because you got Tyrone in the back of your mind. Make sense? So what men would do is we would measure, well, the younger woman, missing out versus the older woman missing someone. I'd rather choose just the younger chick missing out because we can show her an experience where maybe you aren't missing out. But the older chick, there's nothing we can do, bro. She's missing Tyrone. There's nothing we can do. That's how it
A
is.
man shouldn't try to be with somebody who's not healed from their past, but I completely do.
Yeah.
I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah, well, that's just how men look at it. And then also men, we pass this information down to other men and we're sourcing. Like, think about this. It's like this. The question is, were you with men that you broken your rules for? Right? And we would have to say that, gotta leave?
No.
Oh, okay. You good?
I think I'm okay. Thank
okay,
you.
good. So the question is simply is, were you with men that you broken your rules for? All of you ladies said yes. We'll get to you last, but let me just finish with my monologue.
Why they always keep me in last?
Well, you was out. so
You
didn't
was
answer the
out.
question.
Yeah, but we'll get to you in a second. Basically, all of you ladies answer yes that you were with men that you broke your rules for, which would imply that you were with men that you didn't break your rules for. So from a man's perspective, well, which man would I want to be with you? I want to be the guy that you break all your rules for, not the guy that you make rules for. And girls always compartmentalize men. They put them in certain compartments where it's the chads that they'll break the rules for, but then there's the regular guys where it's like, no, they got multiple rules. Oh, you didn't meet the height requirement? Yeah, I got more rules for you. Oh, you didn't meet the income requirement? I got extra rules for you. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, we don't want to find ourselves in that position, so we'll rather take the woman that experienced less, which is probably going to be probable going to be the younger woman. But you had a question or something, or no?
Whatever it was, I forgot.
You forgot. Let's go with Minerva. Minerva,
Dime.
were you ever with a guy where you broke all of your rules for?
Like broke.
You broke your rules. Maybe you had a rule like, oh, I'm not gonna have sex until 5 dates. But then you met Victor, because I know you Dominican. What's another Spanish name? David. You met David. You broke all your rules for David. Did you ever experience that?
Yo rompo todo. I break everything.
Fair enough. I knew. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.